Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rikakadash. Yahweh been the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shah been the name of his only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now, when you're looking at what's going on in the news and it's all this confusion and all this politics, where they going back and forth about the election, they seem to forget when COVID hit that these people made a major proclamation. See, and they weren't making that proclamation about a global reset for no reason. They wasn't just coming up with an idea that was going to fade away and be forgotten. They wasn't having all of these meetings and all of these seminars. See, and they still having seminars. So they're not doing this for no reason. And who was doing it? It ain't just a bunch of hillbillies and a bunch of Russians in the corner in some castle coming up with some kind of plan. These are the leaders of the world, you see. And we've been warning these people that this is what's going on. We know who ruled the world, and the scriptures is telling us exactly what's going to happen. Telling us who going to do what and how they going to do it. Now let's go into one of the main precepts. First of all, this is the first principle right here. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, Salakia. 12, starting at verse 10, it say, never trust your enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Now the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American, they came over here on slave ships. And they was taken to Spain on slave ships. And they was conquered by an enemy. Verse, this Deuteronomy 28 and 68 saying, the Lord shall bring you into Egypt again with ships. That's talking about going into slavery in slave ships. Because the rest of the verse is going to give you the context of what is going on with these ships. It says, by the way thereof I spake unto you, you shall see it no more again, and there you shall be sold. So you're going to go somewhere on a ship, then you're going to be sold. That's a slave ship. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies, for bondman and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you. No man is going to rescue you from this situation. See, you're going to go into slavery on them ships, and you're going to be in the land of your enemies. Okay? And when you go into verse 49, it tells you, it say the Lord shall bring a nation against you. What nation is that? This is a nation that's going to be ruling the whole world. See, one nation is going to be ruling the world. Let's get that. Now, when you go into Job, let's get the context of Job before we read it. It says, Job was a man in the land of Uz. So Job was in the land of Uz. So what is this land of Uz? Lamentations 4 is going to tell you. 4 and 21, it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwell in the land of Uz. So the land of Uz is the land of the Edomites. This is who they was going to be carried away captive to. Verse 19, it says, our persecutors are swifter than an eagle in heaven. Now when you go back to Deuteronomy 28 and 49, talking about that nation that they was going to be taken into slavery to, it says, the Lord shall bring a nation against you from far from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. See, it's going to be one nation. Their symbol is going to be the eagle, and they're going to take you on slave ships to their land that they're going to be controlling, and then they're going to be also controlling the world, because it says the daughter of Edom. Look at Second Esdras 6 and 9. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So when you go into that land of Uz that Job was living in, it was the land of the Edomites. And what did he say about them? It said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. See, not just their land that they got, the whole earth was given into their hand. It says he covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not, where and who is he? See, he got the power to tell everybody what to do. Let's get it out of Revelation. It's Revelation 13 and 7. It says, and it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindred, tongues, and nations. So he got power over the world. And then it told you the people that got power over the whole world, verse 10, he that leadeth into captivity. They gonna lead the Israelites into captivity. The Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. See, and tell you gonna want for us, you're not gonna own nothing. Now look at what he said this same nation was gonna do. When you go from 49, the verse above that, look what it's saying. Therefore shall you serve your enemies, which the Lord shall send against you in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. What he say? You is not gonna own nothing. You ain't gonna own nothing, man. This one nation is gonna own it. See, this one nation is gonna own it, and the next verse is gonna tell you what they're gonna try to do throughout their rulership. It says, especially in the beginning and in the end, because it just ain't the beginning. Because we're gonna go to Revelation 6 and get how they gonna try to do it in the end too. But in the beginning, you had chains around your what? Say, and he shall put a yoke of iron around your neck. Okay, so in the beginning of his rulership, he put the yoke of iron around your neck. Now you go to Revelation. Let's do 13 first before we go to 6. 13 and 16. It says, and he had power to get, 16. And he caused all, both small and great, rich or poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their forehead. So what's that? Everybody. Because he got control over everybody. You gonna own nothing. See, we gonna own it. Everybody else ain't gonna own nothing. And they gonna be happy about it. Verse 17, it said, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. So you ain't gonna be able to do nothing in their kingdom unless you do what they tell you to do and receive that mark in you. See, this is what Revelation 6 is talking about. In verse 5, it says, first of all, verse 4 is talking about this red nation of Edom, the daughter of Edom, who the power was given to. It says power was given to take peace from the earth. They got the power over the earth with a great military. See, that sword goes into military. Even though it can go to nuclear missiles and whatever the great weapons of the world, it can go also for military. Verse 5 is saying, when he had opened the third seal and the third beast, and heard the third beast say, come and see, and I beheld it, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. That's that yoke. When you go into the Greek, the pair of balances is translated to yoke. At the end of his rulership, he gonna try to put a yoke on the people and tell the people, you're gonna own nothing and be happy about it, because we gonna put this yoke on you, and we gonna have total control over you, and you're gonna be in the want of all things to us. And we can, if you don't want to do what we tell you to do, verse 8, it says, and look, behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto him over the four part of the earth to kill with the sword, with hunger, and with death. So he gonna have power over the food. This is what verse 6 is talking about. He gonna put a yoke on the people, but he gonna have power over how you eat and how you drink. See, he gonna own everything, and you gonna own nothing. And he gonna give it to you if you behave yourself. Just like the Chinese with the social credit scores. This is what's coming to the world, and they talking about an election and a black woman being a president and a woman being a president, or Trump making America great again, all this crap. Them people who really got some power is telling you straight up what's finna happen, and they don't care. They gonna get rid of all that election crap and act like somebody else in control, and really they is in control, pushing all the buttons. See, it's an elite over these people, just like the Freemason. You got regular Freemasons, and then you got 99, 95-degree Mason that's above all the rest of them at the top of the pyramid that's controlling everything. And so this is what these average Negroes and Hispanics don't know. They worried about an election. And can the so-called white man save us and give us a better lifestyle than he already given us that's terrible? Can he take us out of slavery under his behind, which he can't do? See, that's what Lamentations 4 and 17. They look for a nation that can save them, but the nation can't save them. The nation was sent to their behind to put them in slavery. But I'm going to leave it there. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honor to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.